Hi, you're back with the Home Entertainer. I'm Kathy Vegh. Today's topic is how to replace a pool cue tip like a professional. Right, Gene?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's your show. Take it away and show them your talents.
Morning. Q-tips are usually put on by qualified tradesmen. That's why we bring them to the store. Simple matter. Just have a lathe and put whatever tip you need on it. Now, it's already in the lathe, and all you do is just square the end of it off so you have a nice smooth surface. Once you have the smooth surface, then you put your tip on. Customers usually bring in tips or ask for tips. The most popular one is the Pro Medium Hard tip. And all you do is just face it off so that you have a nice smooth surface on it, and a true surface. And then I take a razor blade and I score both the shaft and the tip. Reason being, you have a better glue surface. Use 5-minute epoxy glue. You just put it on nice and smooth, and once you get it on the way it's supposed to be, you have to let it set up for 5 minutes. The more glue you get on it, the more you have to clean off. So we try and use just a minimal amount, because you end up wasting this glue and it's not cheap. Now all you do is center the tip onto the ferrule, and you clamp it down like I'm doing right now, and then you let it sit for 5 minutes. Once it sits for 5 minutes, mindful as always to wiping the glue off the ferrule because it's hard to shave off. Once the tip is set up in 5 minutes, then we shape it. All right, now that we allowed sufficient time for the tip to dry, now we shape it with the lathe. Critical part here. If it's not done right, I'll hear about it. Pay attention to the details. The pool players are like dart players. They got their little idiosyncrasies. They want tips a certain way, and we give it to them that way. Mindful as always, pay attention to the details. It takes an average of between 10 and 15 minutes to shape a tip and do it right. I use a little gauge, which is a standard of the industry, which you call it a nickel radius, and that's usually the average, what the average player uses, unless you use a dime radius. And we're pretty much done with it. Take and wipe it off a little bit. That's the end of it. That's all it takes, a couple of minutes, and you're good to go.
Wow,
Would you like to look at this?
Yeah.
This way?
How about that?
Ready?
Yeah, what do you call this? Technique?
It's technique rather than technology.
Words of wisdom of Gene. Thanks so much for watching The Home Entertainer. I'm Kathy Vegh.